Hello. It's been like 2 months, but we're doing like a tier list on who we believe will win the World Cup or, have the highest chance. S means very high, A means meh, B means, I guess they're dark horses, but they're not going to win. C and D are rubbish, but obviously D means, they're more rubbish than C.
Yeah, they're not if they're in D.
Alrighty. That's Algeria, correct?
Yes, that's Algeria. I think Algeria has no real chance of winning.
Well, I mean, yeah, if we, from what I remember, their most recent match. Well, I mean, they're playing against 0-0 to Sudan, like the Sudan militia team. Um, I'm gonna say C. I don't think they have a high chance.
They're not winning TS.
Argentina. Unfortunately, I think they're an S. I think they're an S because like every other big
Yeah.
team right now, it just looks bad. Um,
I mean, they're always a contender. You can't rule them out. You can't do that.
well, in our lifetimes, sure, but back then they were kind of bad.
No, but they were contenders, even if they ended up playing poorly. They always had good teams.
Sure, true, true. Oh, we'll put them in S.
Yeah.
Austria, okay, bro. Who even did Austria ever qualify for a World Cup? This must be their first one.
No. What? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? They
Oh,
played plenty.
1998 was the last time they appeared.
Yeah, but they okay. You can see how many they played. I think they played like 6 to 7 times.
Yeah, 1934, 1938, when we were there. 1954, 1978, 1982, 1990, 1998 was their last appearance. So obviously, this is our first time seeing them in here.
Yeah. Well, I guess they go alongside Algeria. They have the same chances. I don't think they're much better than that.
True. Australia.
Australia, yeah.
Um, they did last time give Argentina like a tough time,
Run for their money, yeah, they did.
but that doesn't mean anything. So I think they're in the same as C. I think a lot of people are going to be in a C.
Yeah, but I think they're above all both Austria and Algeria, though. I think they have greater chance.
There you go. Belgium. Look, the Belgians' golden age is dead, but I don't think they're going to be bad. I would say either B or A.
I'll be conservative and I'll say B tier. Like they still have good players. Don't get me wrong, playing in the best leagues, but it's not what it used to be. It's not 2018 anymore. Okay,
True,
time has passed.
true. B. Brazil. I don't even think Brazil deserves an A spot. They're really horrendous from what I know.
It's having problems
But not that one.
lately.
Let's not look at that one. 1-1 Tunisia. 3-2 to Japan. I know this is friendlies, but you cannot look at friendlies and be like, oh, that's not serious. That kind of shows you the team. You know what I mean? 1-0 to Bolivia. I think they're a B team themselves.
Yeah, I feel like they're alongside Belgium as well. Above Belgium, but still in that tier. Just to say,
This is
Panama.
okay. I don't think we need to talk about them. Colombia. Look, I think Colombia has a better chance than Brazil. I don't know if that's crazy to say.
Oh, I agree. I think Colombia is better than Brazil now. I definitely agree with that.
So I wouldn't. I don't think it would be crazy to put them on A tier. A tier for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I would place them in A tier.
Croatia.
Croatia.
Croatia is almost the same thing like Belgium, but kind of worse than Belgium because their key players were already old in the 2018 World Cup. Now they're just older, and half of them are already retired. So, and I also think the way how Croatia got to the finals, it was all luck. Which,
Uh, yeah, but
nothing.
they got to the semifinals in 2022 as well. So that couldn't have been
Oh,
luck.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. I'll put them ahead of Belgium. I do think they're better than Belgium, even though the FIFA ranking says otherwise.
Yeah, they're definitely B tier. That's for sure.
What is this? Ecuador?
Ecuador. Yeah,
Ecuador has like the eighth highest chance to win the World Cup,
yeah.
according to some news article that I read. But realistically, I don't even know how Ecuador is playing actually.
They're good. They're quite good now.
New Zealand, Mexico, USA. Tying with USA is good.
They beat
They
Argentina.
did beat Argentina, so I think
We should
I
have lost to Paraguay. They didn't. Lucky.
so they're not bad. I think
Nope.
I think Ecuador would be a dark horse, just from just looking at the most recent matches they've played. I wouldn't be shocked if they knock out a big team or two.
Yeah, totally.
I'll put them at B tier.
B tier.
What is that? Egypt. Egypt.
Egypt.
Egypt realistically has the best two like striking forces in the whole tournament. So if they somehow click, anything can happen. Because obviously defenses. I mean, there's a saying that obviously defenses win you title, and attacking is I don't know what the other part was for attacking, but I do think Egypt has a good chance if those two can click, because Mo Salah hasn't really been clicking for Egypt ever. I don't think so. I personally don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they have real chances. They're not a bad team though.
I'll put him at C tier above Australia for sure. England, England, England.
One stuff.
I mean, beating Latvia is not impressive. They did lose 3-1 to Senegal. And they only beat Andorra 2-0. I don't think Andorra's a good team.
I
Like,
think so. But England is England. Come on now.
they're not going to win
All
anything.
moments is better. Yeah, but they have to go in A.
Yeah, for sure. France, as much as they, 2022 they played really bad, but then once the World Cup started, they reached the final. They're a good team, and I think still right now they're a good team. They have newer
Yeah,
legs as well, so they also have
they always
yeah. They also
they're
have
S.
yeah for sure S tier for sure. Germany.
Germany. They have been lacking for quite a while now.
Well, I mean,
They've been bad.
Slovakia, Slovakia. I was gonna say Italy. That's not bad, but we're talking about a really bad Italy as well. They did beat Netherlands. Netherlands has like, in my opinion, probably the best center backs. Or well, I guess Van Dijk is past his prime, but
They're good, but I wouldn't say they're above B tier. They're still a serious team, but not much other than that.
Ghana.
Ghana, yeah.
I think the last time Ghana played was 2010. I think, I don't know.
I think they played in 2022. I think they played the last one.
I wouldn't remember them.
Yeah, they played against Uruguay again. Again, yeah. They beat Uruguay. They got their revenge on what happened in 2020 in 2010.
Mm.
Yeah, they're a solid team. You know, these African teams, they're tough. You don't want to mess around against them.
Alright, we'll put them
That's
in
really
C
all.
tier too. I don't know if I should put them ahead of Egypt. Uh, we'll put them right
Somewhere
there.
in there.
Iran.
Iran.
Iran always tends to. They never qualify for, like, they never pass the the group stages. So I don't know if I think I'll just put them at C tier. Yeah, as well.
Yeah, they're just C tier. Ivory Coast.
Ivory
Well, they're
Coast.
similar to Ghana.
Oh, say it again.
They're similar to Ghana.
But I think Ivory Coast is better. Because they did, from what I remember, they did win the last AFCON.
Well, I think they're among the ones that have the most AFCONs as well.
No, it's Egypt.
Like, yeah, I didn't say they're the ones that have the most. I said they're among the ones.
They have 3.
That's decent.
Egypt Coast? Are we serious? 7 times. 6 to 7 times? Okay, not bad. They only
At
won
least they have one.
once. Only once. You know,
I thought they wouldn't have any, to be honest.
I kind of thought they would have like 3.
Right, bro.
Because the way they talk, you'd think they've won it like every time.
Yeah, that's true.
3 times. Okay. I think they're a better team. And I don't know if they would be dark horses per se, but I'll put them ahead in C tier.
All right.
Japan.
Fine.
Japan's always a dark horse. I don't know why. They always have a good team, and what's funny is you don't know half of the team. I think B tier is right for Japan.
Yeah.
Jordan, I don't think Jordan's gonna do much. I think D tier.
D tier.
Morocco. I mean, ranking wise, they are high. They have beaten a good chunk of these teams. They've beaten Belgium. They've beaten Portugal.
Spain.
Spain. Yeah, Spain.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, they're good. Not quite enough. I think they're.
I would say this might. I don't. I would say like A tier, but like not England A tier. Just at the last A tier, near Colombia. Because realistically speaking, Morocco did play against Colombia recently, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did.
No, that's the Women's World but I feel like I've heard something. They, I would say A tier, because we kind of, I don't, it wouldn't. You gotta also look at.
Definitely,
Say again.
they're definitely good.
Yeah, because you gotta look at the other World Cups as well, like the kids World Cups, and they're doing good there. And I'm assuming with them winning, it'll persuade you know the other teams to the other groups to do good too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
You
Will
know
motivate them.
there, New
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Okay, bro,
Yeah.
D tier. Denmark or Netherlands.
Netherlands. Well,
Netherlands. Netherlands has a good defense, and
they're an okay team.
they're an okay team.
They're always solid.
I'm gonna put them in A tier as well, because there could be a chance they could like reach the final. I wouldn't be shocked if they did. Because last time they got knocked out by Argentina via penalties, so
Yeah.
I think A tier is fair. What do you think?
The bottom of A tier, yeah. Okay.
Norway. I think Norway will be the dark horse, like the dark horse, because they have very tall players. They're really good at corners. They literally beat Italy to the qualifications, where Italy has to qualify through North Macedonia or whatever. So I think they should be like B tier, the highest B tier.
Yeah, they're very good.
Paraguay.
I would say they're C tier. Like they they can be troublesome. They will be troublesome. You can take my word on that. That's about it.
C tier.
Yeah, I would say C tier. Definitely.
Portugal. Portugal's an
This
A
is this
tier.
is they have a good team.
The thing is, if
I'm
they don't put Ronaldo in, there's actually a chance they could win the World Cup because they play brutal. They're really fast.
they're really bad.
I'm gonna
That's
I'm gonna put
they're
them in A
definitely
tier. A tier above England.
and there's just a feeling that they have real chances to win this one. It's like the last one we just felt that Argentina would win. There's a similar feeling with Portugal.
Let's hope
Wait,
not. Qatar,
no,
Saudi
no,
Arabia, Scotland.
no.
Scotland, I'm gonna put them at the end of C tier. It's not like the
Yeah.
worst team.
Senegal.
Senegal, the second best African team right now, I think.
They're they're always solid, you know, like those Ivory Coast, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria. Those are always solid teams.
Yeah, teams that you don't want
That
to
play well.
face. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll put them in the middle, like right there. They're not bad, but they do tend to not do good in like the recent World Cups. They haven't really been good. I think I think I think Spain's going to win the World Cup.
Spain
Uh,
is S tier.
we're not
Like
going to question
they,
why.
they are big contenders to
Yeah,
win the world.
they're the biggest contenders.
They're they're technically the best team in the world right now.
Yeah,
So that
South
South
Africa.
Africa.
I don't know. I don't know, but the thing is,
I don't think they have it.
I'll put them here.
You know what we're missing here? The U.S., Canada, Mexico. Like where
Damn,
are they?
you are so right. Okay.
And I think that team that I said was Panama, I think that's Curacao. I don't think that's Panama. I
Well,
think we're also missing Panama.
so I think we're missing
Anyway,
all the North American teams
yeah.
besides Jamaica.
And CONCACAF. Yeah, we're
Uh,
missing all of them.
what is this?
South Korea.
Okay, South Korea. South Korea is they're decent. They did beat Germany in 2018.
Yeah,
They're good.
they're they're just like Japan in a lot of ways. They're both very dangerous teams.
I'll put them right ahead of Egypt, but I don't think they're as good as Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
What is this?
Mm.
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Switzerland always has
Yeah,
like a good team too,
yeah, they're competitive.
but I don't think they're B team competitive. So I'm gonna put them here as well.
Yeah.
Tunisia. I don't think they have a
I
chance.
don't know. At best, they're like Algeria. That's
Uh,
about it.
yeah,
Uzbekistan, no chance.
no
Like no.
chance. Turkey. Oh yeah, these are the ones that we think are going to qualify.
Yeah.
So, and I know we've for Ireland we kind of just hope they qualify. I think Denmark will qualify, but I do wish Ireland qualified. So we're just gonna put Ireland instead of Denmark. Turkey.
They're good.
They're good, but the last World Cup they were really bad. Like everyone made made them think. Everyone thought they were going to be the dark horses. Everyone thought they were going to do what Morocco did. So who knows? They could fumble again, but I'll put them at B tier at the end. I think
B
that's.
tier. Damn.
I mean, they're not the worst team. I can't put them in C tier. I think there are a few teams in C tier that wouldn't be near Turkey's level. Italy. As much as like Italy loves to choke, they're still a good team. They have reached the semifinals of the Euros, and the previous one they won it as well. So if they do qualify, I wouldn't be surprised if they reach the finals too. They are a really good defensive sound with a very good midfield too. So I don't think it would be crazy if I put them on Ace S tier. But they're also like managed by like a sociopath who just likes to yell at people.
And they haven't qualified to the World Cup for years now.
Okay, we'll put them at A tier, but I do think they have a higher chance than England for sure. What do you think?
Well, if they qualify, I think they have more balls in a way than England. If they do qualify, I
Yeah,
think they will show up.
I don't see why they would not qualify there. They're playing against the worst teams you can think of. Ireland.
Well, the biggest thing they've done lately was beat Portugal. That's a good achievement to have. They
They
obviously made it this far, so
they also
they're
beat
not bad.
Hungary. They also beat Hungary, who realistically was supposed to be here. If Hungary did beat Ireland, they would have most likely beaten Denmark too.
Yeah, that's true.
So if they do qualify, I don't think it would be crazy to say they would be. I wouldn't be surprised if they become like quote unquote like the dark horses, just because with all the like just think of like the hype you would have if you are a part of this team and you beat Portugal, you beat Hungary, and you beat Denmark. Like you'd think you're invincible. Like if you beat Portugal, you basically can beat any of these guys. Albeit
Yeah,
they did beat Portugal with Ronaldo, who's kind
dragging them down.
yes, but nonetheless, it's still Portugal. It's not any other team. So
Yeah,
I think they're C tier.
They're C tier, definitely.
Sweden,
Alongside Scotland.
yeah.
Sweden, well, the same. But just yet another decent team.
Bolivia.
No chance. No chance. If they're not playing in Mars, in the moon, they won't really do anything.
Oh yeah, they have that stadium, right? It's like 6,000 feet or something.
Yeah, well, they have a couple of stadiums that are that high.
Why is it that high though? Is it like a geographical thing?
Yeah, it's a geographical thing. It's not that they do it on purpose. It's just that they have populations in those places.
Okay.
Jamaica is the same. No chance.
Well, where would we think you? Okay, let's go get.
US first. First. They have a clean batch. Nothing ambitious, but it's clean.
Oh my god, I hate. Whatever. USA. Where do you think they'll be?
B tier. I
Yeah.
think they're good.
Mexico. I think Mexico's in C tier. Like I don't. Obviously, America is much better than Mexico. C tier for Mexico.
There's all talk. No bite, no bark.
Literally, I mean, half of the quote unquote future young stars they bring, they get drunk and they just lose everything. Canada D tier for sure. Same with Panama. Same with anyone else below Canada, whoever else is qualifying. Cause, come on, let's be real. If Canada's a D tier, then every other North American country that isn't America or Mexico is a D tier too.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well that was it.